What's up everyone, welcome back to my channel. So today is my March plan with me, and yes, I am late on this. I just didn't have time to edit it and get it up for you guys, but hopefully you still enjoy some of my spreads that I'm doing. I never got to put the little book cover in for my favorite of 2021 spread. So every single month I pick a favorite of the month. Last month it was Member of the Family. For February it was Grown by Tiffany D. Jackson, and I just really like how this is gonna look at the end of the year. Then I went ahead and filled in my stats page. I actually had forgotten to color the ones for January, so those are in blue, and then I filled in all of my February stats, and those are in pink, and that's how I kind of keep track of which month is which one. Now we're going to flip through February so you guys can see how I used my bullet journal. So I am loving my calendar and my videos spread. My meal planning spread worked out the first week, but then I ended up not really having to meal plan the next few weeks because I just had so much food in my fridge. And then the grocery list also, like I didn't buy hardly any groceries this month. It was weird. Then my budget, I didn't end up filling out that budget spread because I changed it up and had a different one that I used later on, which you'll see. But I did complete a bunch of these goals. So I ended up starting cash envelope system, which you can see all of that over on my main channel. I paid off a bunch of credit card debt and just a lot of other goals that I didn't know I was going to get to. Then I just had a very small reading wrap-up spread, and then I started my weekly spreads, which I actually really liked how those turned out. Now this was the budgeting spread that I actually ended up using, and I'm doing the exact same one with a few tweaks for March. And so this was super helpful with me figuring out all my cash envelopes. I did have my reading spreads in here. So Grown, I wrote my full review, but then I read 3 other books this month that I didn't get to write my review yet. I know I'm behind. I really need to get to that. So there's 3 blank pages that just have the book covers on, and I need to go back and write those. I'm sorry. Okay, so after that, it was just like some extra budgeting things. I was trying to like close out my budget, and I made the mistake of not keeping track of all of my transactions for last month, and so that's something that I'm gonna work on for this coming month. So let's go ahead and start with our March planning. I decided to do kind of a, I don't know, lavender plant theme. I am really bad at drawing, so this is probably not lavender. I don't know what it is. Is it seaweed? We're just going with it. It's wildflowers, let's say that. So anyway, I really like how that turned out though. So I'm going with a purple and green theme, and I am like such a minimalist planner because of the fact that I can't draw. I'm keeping my exact same calendar, so I do a vertical layout, and on the left, that line is where I write my work schedule, and then that way on the other sides, like I can write just different things. So I kind of have 2 spots for each day. That way I kind of do like appointments on the left and maybe like fun things on the right. It doesn't always end up like that. And then I love highlighting my weekends. I actually learned that from one of my friends that loves bullet journaling, and I love that she taught me that. Then my video spread, I'm also keeping the same. In my last video spread, I did like kind of cross out a bunch of stuff because I wrote in pen, but I'm still gonna write in pen because I just like seeing what I did have planned, whether it didn't turn out or not. And then I just have the little check boxes because that's if I'm like filming, editing, uploading, I just check off the box so it goes in order, like filming, editing, and uploading. And then I can know if, you know, if I've already filmed it or if I've already edited or whatever it is. Then my meal planning spread, I'm also leaving the same just because I wanted to have 2 big pages in order for me to meal plan. This is March, so I'm going to be trying to meal plan a lot. I'm trying to do March meal planning videos on my main channel, and so I wanted to have a very big area for me to figure that out and figure out like the least amount of waste as possible. Then my grocery spread is also one of my favorites. Like I feel like the more I bullet journal, the more I kind of fine tune things that work for me and what doesn't work. And having this very large grocery spread works much better than doing a weekly one. So I just add things to the grocery list, cross them out once I go and shop for them, and then I just continue like adding to this so I don't have to like flip back and forth through my journal and find wherever my grocery list is. And then my favorite spread of all is my budgeting spread, because I've been getting into budgeting with cash envelopes and I've been doing really great with it. And so if you want to like check all of that out, I actually have a bunch of videos now over on my main channel where I show you where I'm filling my cash envelopes. Like with my cash, I just put that up and I go through exactly like what I'm using all of this for and how I figure it out. And I am just loving it because it's like perfect. I don't know. I just love being able to like look at all of that at a glance. And then I am adding some transactions. So we have some March expenses for checking. I'm also adding one for cash because of me paying in cash. And then I ended up adding a third one after filming this video for PayPal because I do transactions through that as well. And I wanted to make sure that I keep track of every single dollar so I know where it's going, because in zero-based budgeting, you need to make sure that it's going somewhere, whether it's going into a savings account or you're using it to pay for something or saving it for a future expense. So that's how that is all working out. I decided to draw some more of my lavender seaweed plants. Okay, let's flip through so you guys can see the whole entire March spreads. All right, that's it, you guys. I hope you enjoyed it, and I will see you guys very soon in another video. Bye, everyone.